Red Rose had a trio of deaths that were quite unforgettable, and here on Fog Entertainment we're counting down the fairies. We've did all the reviews of Sun, so we're milking this Sam Crow cow for as much cash as we can, buddy. But we got three options here.
Sam Crow's our cash cow, and Mayans, I guess, was... what's an upgrade on a cow?
A bull? I don't know.
Now Mayans MC is just a bull with no horns. But anyway, that was a bullshit intro. We're back. Let's talk about it. Who had the best death in Red Rose? 3 deaths to be exact. This must be the episode with the most main character deaths, because, well, I mean, people will say, oh, but this episode, this many people... Yeah, but let's be honest. These are 3 major characters. You've got Unser, who is arguably the biggest character in the show that isn't part of the club.
Yep.
You've got Gemma, who is, I would say, undoubtedly the biggest female character in the show.
Yep.
And then you've got Juice, who, you know what, first few seasons might have just felt like the guy that, you know, they laughed at and he gave them intel. Guy. But by the end of season 7, Juice feels like a bigger deal than controversial. I think Juice, outside of Jax, I think he feels like the biggest member of the club. I think he feels like the most important character.
Yeah,
I think in season 7, he feels bigger than Tig, Chibs, Bobby. I mean, I'm not even going to disgrace him by asking, does Juice feel more important than Montez? I mean, no, come on. The story that Juice had, 100% for me.
Yeah, well, you can't dispute it.
You know what? And it sucks what happened to the guy, but you know what, man? It's like, if season 4 through to 7 didn't happen, Juice just wouldn't really be that memorable of a character.
Yeah, so he had to go
through hell to get noticed, but we noticed him, Juicy boy. And I like the actor. Been in a few things. I've watched any of it.
Was he no in Daredevil?
Fuck, he was in that Luke Cage pish.
Is that no Daredevil?
No.
What is it with Marvel, man? It's a load of shite. Anyway, is Wayne Unser going to be in Marvel? Probably not, because he finished last. 9% of the vote.
Wayne Unser might not be in anything again. This guy's holding on.
He was in Fear.
I'm holding on. I'm 6 feet. I don't know. He's almost 6 feet under there. I think he's about 4.5.
Aye.
Anyway, Unser last in the vote, 9%. So people didn't think he had hit the best death. And you know what? I think it would be hard to go with Unser because, I mean, he got gunned down by Jax just like Gemma did, and obviously the Gemma death was a bit more impactful.
No, it was, but I think Gemma's was a bit predictable. At least you could argue with Unser. It was like, oh, what's going to happen here?
Yeah, that's true. See, when you first watched it, were you shocked, or did you have a feeling Jax was going to gun him down?
No, I was shocked. I think, right, when you rewatch it for like the 10th time, it's kind of like, well, obviously I know he died.
See, when you last watched it there, were you kind of expecting Jax to fire a blank or something and not kill him? Like?
No, I wasn't expecting that, but I remember the first time I watched, you're shocked, and I've seen people react to it and they're shocked, but you knew Jax was going to kill Gemma. I think with Unser, the door was left open for many possibilities. But
I mean, Jax didn't want to kill Unser, but I mean, it's quite clear after what happened that, I mean, he wasn't going to let Unser's life stop him from killing Gemma.
Yep. And Unser wasn't going to let Gemma die.
Yeah, it's not...
He was never going to kill Jax. It was a rock and a hard place.
You say that?
No, Unser's not a killer. He killed Leyland. He's not going to drop Jax.
If Jax pulls the gun out and...
He did pull the gun out?
Yeah, but if he sees him aim it at Gemma and he sees Jax's finger hover over the trigger and he sees the muscles and the fingers beginning to push...
He seen the fucking gun hover over his own fucking dome and he looked at him. I got nothing left, son. He probably loved Gemma more than himself. And judging by the way...
So you think if Jax pulled at the gun and pulled it at Gemma and was literally just about to pull the trigger and Unser had the chance to make the... Unser had the chance to make the save. You don't think he'd put on the...
Would he have tried his best?
He's put on the Bunsen... Unser, the Unsen burner. What?
The Bunsen burner? I fire him into the fucking Bunsen burner.
Anyway, I can actually see why people prefer his death over Gemma, but only 9% did here. Well, maybe not only 9%, but
did you prefer it over Gemma's?
I want to see Gemma die, so I kind of preferred her death.
Yeah.
I actually felt really bad for Unser. I feel bad for the guy for the entire fucking series. I mean, at the start, the wife fucking cheats on him, leaves him, gets cancer, Clay.
Rides him like a fucking pony.
That's how we treat an old cop. It's like
This old cop.
You
Sticks his hand up the folk, gets scalded.
See, you think about it, did Clay actually like anybody, or did he just use every cunt?
I think he used every cunt.
I actually do feel like Jack's liked Unser, but unfortunately it had to go. I just don't see how it's going to play out. If Jax kills Gemma, is Unser going to stand by and allow it? And if he does, is Unser just going to walk away and go home? Is Unser not going to try and take Jax
Well,
in?
that's it. The offence of the next day can't really happen if Unser lives, can they? Because he's obviously not going to let Jax away with it.
I suppose Jax would say, like, I'll be dead by tomorrow, so just... But that would be a bit of a giveaway. That would spoil our ending. Anyway, right.
No, you know what? To wrap up Unser, I thought Jax did him a favour. Honestly.
What?
As he even says himself, I've got nothing left. This is all I've got. Well, Jack's like, alright then.
So he doesn't appreciate his trailer then? It's Sam Crow?
No, that's Chucky's now.
Huh. Anyway, right, second place, or second last, however you want to look at it. We've got Gemma Taylor, 24%, had to go. You know what? You feel like Gemma would have to do some, like, bad shit to get Jax to kill her.
That's what she did.
And this was some bad shit, you know, done some questionable shit, but I think that pitchfork in the back of Tara's skull was the final nail in the Gemma coffin for sure. And it's like, I mean, she basically did. I mean, Gemma had done a lot of shit before that killing Tara. You could argue maybe deserves to fucking die, but it's not just. I mean, it's not just the Tara death. Like, do you think Jax looks? Obviously, the Tara deaths, you know, that's he wants to make up for that. But see if Gemma comes clean and just says to, I thought she was trying to get you put. See if she just says, I killed her to protect you, son. I'm not convinced Jax kills her. But the senior factor in all the lies and the path that led the club down,
Chinese,
and that leads to Bobby.
West.
That well, nobody cares about West, like, but you know, it's like I think it's the like,
jury, and then Jax himself. Jax dies because of Gemma, which is pretty fitting, like, because none of that happens.
You know what I mean? No, it's like see if Gemma,
Borowski, Marks,
yeah, well, Borowski was.
No, I know they don't care about them, but it's like everything from a business point of view, across the board, Gemma fucked everything.
Yeah, Juice and Gemma had to go.
No, absolutely. Gemma gets 24% of the vote. But then, I think surprisingly, with 2/3 of the vote, it was Juice. Well, Juice does get a unique...
Sweet dreams are made up. That's the sound of your life running it.
Let me finish my pie. Unser never got to finish his pie, like, he just got fucking dropped. But Juice got to finish his pie, then he got shivved into oblivion. Juice's death is obviously most unique at the three. I mean, what order would you put it in?
Probably the order it's in here, to be fair. Aye, big Marlon Manson, big Tully taking down Juicy Boy. I mean, I guess Tully had to do it, didn't he? Like, to keep the alliance good, but then again, Jax wouldn't have fucking known.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in an alternate universe, I mean, Juice could have just been the butt buddy for Tully.
He could have been, but at the end of the day, I guess...
But I guess Tully's...
Juice had to go, but Jax was willing to make it quick and not torturous, which is probably the best case scenario for Juice.
Yeah, Tully's a man of his word, like, I guess he said to Jax he'd take care of it, and he did. So.
Right, we'll head to the comments. So, Hildman says, Juice may have been a rat, but he went out like an OG. As Tully told him, you went out good, sweetheart. Aye, proper OG there. Whisper in the ear, sweetheart. Puerto Rican magic.
I mean, fucking Marlon Manson whispering in your ear. Not many people want that.
Beautiful people.
Yeah,
Beautiful
anyway.
Puerto Rican.
It was a beautiful death for Juice. You know, tragic what happened to the guy.
And we got one more comment. James Toner. You read it there.
Poor Juice. Although he was a rat, he definitely was the butt of jokes in Sam Crow. He was the butt of jokes in prison as well. Don't worry about that.
All I am is someone's asshole.
His butt was a joke. He was used as bait in season 2 where he was nearly assaulted by Dion. That scene where Juice let the Black Gurua family inmates into whack Dion was funny. Then he was assaulted twice in season 7 by Tully and the Chinese Triads. I'm not using the R word. I don't think YouTube would allow it. His death, though, was still disturbing. Juice was certainly every inmate at Stockton's bitch.
Tragic.
I don't know if YouTube would allow it or not, like, but
Yeah, you know what? I think someone commented, I can't remember what vid it was, like Juice, Jesse Pinkman, and Christopher Moltisanti all kind of share a similar path. Who has it the worst?
I think out of everybody, Jesse's probably the nicest person, isn't he?
No, he is. He's got a weird obsession with kids. I pointed out in the video the
I
other
mean,
day.
Jesse only killed one person from what I can recall. Well, two. But I mean, that was the second one's technically self-defense. And the first one, it's like,
Did he not drop a few people at the house when Don Eladio died?
I don't think he shot anybody. Like,
Did he not?
no, I don't think he did.
But I think Chris and,
Pretty sure
and Junkie, I think Chris and Jesse are both junkies. I think with Juice, he was never a junkie, like, but he was a rat. But Jesse was a rat.
Yeah, but you know, I think if the nicer the person is, the better the person is, it's easier to sympathise with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Christopher Montesanti, he's a bit of an arsehole, isn't he?
Yes, yes.
I mean, I like him. He's a funny character, but I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend he's a great
Out
guy.
of the three, he's the biggest arsehole. I don't think that's debatable.
I don't trust him.
You know, I think, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look what Juices did. Like even killing Miles. It was self-defense. You know what I mean? It wasn't just a fucking. He woke up and went, "I'm going to fucking butcher him." But I think that's just a Sopranos thing, where I think most characters in the fucking show are arseholes. But R.I.P. to Juice. He wins this poll, and we'll be back very soon. So, until next time, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.